I look crazy. Jesus Christ. This may have been a mistake. Hi. It's probably been a year. Over the past year, I stopped making videos. I stopped making videos for a while now. It was like kind of very sporadic, like once every year, 9 months. I think I just decided that I really just don't I hate making videos. I hate it. I like making videos about something creative, like a story that I made up, like if it's a film project. I would love to do that, and I would probably do more of those. I hate mainly just making videos where I am the sole subject, because this artificial attention makes me want to curl up into a ball and just hide in the corner. I really don't like it. And then you may ask, why are you filming then? Why are you filming again? I got inspired to do a get ready with me, I suppose. I'm very stressed out, and I thought it could be entertaining. Today is, in fact, the day of my prom. Oh, it's also senior skip day. I'm not in school right now for a very good reason, because I don't have to be. I have to be, but it's senior skip day. I'm not going. Yeah, it's prom day. I really don't love the idea of prom. I really don't love the idea of prom because I don't love the idea of being perceived, and yet I love attention. And yet I don't like doing videos. It's a really weird dynamic. I guess being perceived by people who I don't know that well, maybe. But I also don't like doing these videos, even though people who I know that well are the only ones who are watching. So it doesn't really make sense. I'm not usually formal, and I feel like my outfit is going to be very formal, and I don't want to be too formal. I am overthinking this to the max, but yet I'm so excited. If anything, my worst fear about prom is the music. Y'all better get this right. If I come in there and you're not I don't even know. There's so many good songs you can play. If they allow someone to DJ who just I don't even want to diss anything, but let me just tell you, I'm worried about the music. I'm just worried about it, okay? I'm what if I'm just not in the vibe? What if I go there and the music sucks and I just look stunning and I'm just not in the vibe? So I'm really worried. But there's good things about prom too. People watching. It's a fun time, you get to hang out with friends. You're probably gonna talk to people you don't usually talk to. I hope I talk to people I don't usually talk to, and I hope people don't actually hate me, because I want to talk to people. So I'm gonna try to do that. I'll keep you updated on if that happens or not. But no, yeah, there's so many pros. I get to look fancy and good for a night, and then it's over. If you want an excuse on why I look crazy right now, I don't really have one. But long story short, last night I dyed my hair again. I dyed it again, okay? I've had some fiascos. And the past 2 times I dyed my hair, before this time, they were a little bit rough because I hadn't dyed my hair on my own in about a year, and I just kind of forgot the whole concept of developer for some reason, and then made my hair a little bit crispy. Nothing fell off, but she looked a little bit rough. She looks kind of rough right now. She'll be okay. And then I accidentally grabbed the wrong box of dye, and I dyed my hair black. When I tell you, I looked in the section. I was at Sally's. Sally's? You did this. Someone in that establishment, you did this to me. Looking in the section. Medium honey brown. Oh, medium honey brown? Snatch it up. I don't look at the box, because why would the box for black, which is all the way down here, be up here? And so I pick it up, mix it up, put it on my whole head. This is turning a grayish color. This is not medium honey brown. This is nowhere close to medium honey brown. It's black. It's a black hair dye. Permanent. So now I've officially dyed my hair permanently black twice. The first time wasn't a mistake. I mean, I guess it was because I wasn't thinking, and I was like, yeah, permanent hair dye. I just need to fix my other mistake. And then it was permanent hair dye, but it was fine. I rocked with that. And now I've dyed my hair permanent black again. This time completely on accident. Not my choice. I did not want black hair. I mean, I thought about it, but I never was like, yeah, I want black hair. I'm gonna go buy black hair dye. I didn't say that. I didn't do that. So then last night I color removed the black out of my hair. I had it for a couple months, color removed it. Insert those pictures because my hair looked wild. Like, I didn't expect it to get that light. I was in the shower, I was rinsing, and I'm looking down, I'm like, no color's coming out. This failed, but it's okay. I'm still gonna put the color on top. And the color I got was medium burgundy brown. And I've dyed my hair burgundy brown before, but it might have been dark burgundy brown. I don't remember. I just know I've used a variation of this dye before. But now my hair's just red. I haven't really taken a good look at her. She might be patchy, she might be rough. A little motto of my life is if I mess up my hair, like I'm doing my hair and I mess up my hair, I don't usually get that upset about it. I'll just fix it the next day. But if someone I'm paying to do my hair messes up my hair, that's mental breakdown. Because I just spent money. I'm getting so off track. I got my wisdom teeth out recently. I was in hell. I was in hell for about a week. But it's okay. It's okay. I still can't really eat anything that's like not super soft. But we're surviving and we're gonna get there one day. And I'm gonna go to Popeyes and I'm gonna get the spicy chicken sandwich. Okay? That's all I want. Or Wingstop. Or sushi. Or literally anything. I want to scarf down mac and cheese. Hi. I'm gonna straighten my hair. Not for prom, just because she's a mess right now. So I didn't straighten it all the way. Straightened it a little bit. If you can't tell, it looks a little bit weird. But it definitely is patchy in some places, specifically right there. So we're gonna do something drastic right now. We're gonna do something drastic. And we're gonna use the last little bit of dye I have left in that box and dye those parts again. And you get to see it all! You get to see it all! Okay? I'm running a little later than I'd like to, and it's noon, so I'm not actually running late. I just am pretending to. I'm going to go to my mom's before I dye my hair, and I'm gonna dye my hair there because apparently my dad used the last gloves, so there's no gloves here. And I'm not really trying to get dye on my hands the day of prom. You know what I'm saying? So that's the plan. I'm gonna just run over to my mother's and we're gonna dye this up there. I also have, I'm pretty sure I have some of the burgundy dye I used the last time that I dyed my hair burgundy, so like a year ago. And it might be dark burgundy brown, but I can mix it with the rest of the dye that I have. And I think it'll just work great. I think it'll work great. And I think it will really help those light pieces get darker. Also, another reason why they are light, 1,000,001 things went wrong last night, let me tell you. My hair, I was gonna dry my hair with a hairdryer, you know, so I could apply the dye. I used a demi-permanent, so your hair doesn't have to be like dry, but if it's wet, the water that's absorbed into your hair will dilute it. So I took that risk at some point. I mean, I let my hair dry for like an hour. Okay, she wasn't drying that well because I had to color remove it. And so obviously she was a little bit porous. So on top of already being porous, she's wet. So that was just gonna dilate the dye already. This was kind of an expected outcome. It's honestly not the worst ever. You can just definitely see it in and I just don't want it to show up in photos.
Hi, it's Editing Megan. Initially I was not going to do a voiceover and give you a tutorial. I mean, I was, and then I wasn't because I was lazy. But I felt like the transition from this to just full speed ahead was a little bit jarring. So yeah, here I am. I'm editing this video. It's torturous, it's tedious, but I hope you enjoy the ride.
dyes in my hair, letting it set, put a face mask on. Face mask that was just like in my cabinet, probably been there for a couple years. It's like a single use foaming face masks. It's seeming to be working because it's definitely foaming and it's making my face feel very weird. Didn't spread it out right, as you can see. It was like a slimy consistency, you know? It didn't have a time for how long, so I'm just keeping it on until I get in the shower, and that should be about 6 minutes from now. We're gonna have to assess the situation. Okay, someone's looking at me. Someone is looking at me. Like, literally staring at me, like Black Mirror level, like, guys, I'm scared. Like, oh my god. Why is she staring at me? I'm in my own house. I'm not looking at you. I'm in my own house. Step off. I know I look crazy right now. Don't stare at me when I'm in my own house. That's not allowed. That lady's a menace. Many things have happened. It's probably been like an hour-ish, or maybe a little bit, like 45 minutes since I last recorded. Took a shower, washed out. It's kind of drying right now. Put some oil in it. She needs to be rejuvenated. But overall, there's like T-minus 4 hours until I have to go over to Nora's to get on over to the prom. Hello. We're like an hour and 15 minutes-ish away from when I need to be at Nora's. This lighting is horrendous. I'm so sorry. There also might be something on my camera. I can't deal with it right now. This is a little intermission for me because I'm going through it mentally. I actually really like these. I was very on the fence about if I wanted like these Catwoman-esque claws, but I decided to go with them. My mom also said I should, so we have some claws on. I don't know if I want to add, there's this bracelet, which I'm definitely adding, but because I love the look of bracelets over a glove, and I have fingerless gloves. Like, tell me that's not the greatest idea ever. We're gonna have to try it on. As you can tell, we're trying to go for a kind of 1920s-ish finger wave look. I don't know if it's gonna work. I really hope it does. It'd suck if it didn't. Because I don't have much more time. Makeup is done. I don't know. I am so nervous. I could cry. I really hate this right now. I hate everything about this. Like, genuinely, like, don't look at me, like, oh my god. Like, I want to bawl my eyes out right now. Like, you don't understand. Like, I am about to cry all this makeup. But I'll hold it together. Like, oh. Hello, people of the world. It's the day after prom. Sorry I didn't get to film much. I was in an anxiety rush, and I just, like, there was no filming. My hair is, like, still kind of in the shape it was. I just left it because I'm gross, I guess. I don't know. It looked okay. And I had, like, washed it so many times in the span of the past 2 days, so I didn't really want to mess with it. But yeah, prom, she came and she went. I experienced probably nearly every emotion at one point in that night. It was a lot. I had a good time. You know, once you start to disassociate and really get in the flow, get in the vibe of the dance floor, it really takes over and it makes it a lot better. So my one tip is to just pretend like it's all great, and then it will be. That might not work for everybody, so don't always take my advice and expect it to work. But I would say, you know, for me personally, I would say prom was probably 7.5 out of 10. Realistically, though, it was like 4.5 or 5. You know, like, the music was not hitting, but they did have good snacks and a free photo booth that was kind of nice. So I'm going to insert some little photos here for you. Anyways, probably be filming a couple other videos over the next week or so if I get the chance. Hopefully, maybe you'll never see me again. It's getting really bright in here, so I'm going to stop filming now. Goodbye. Have a lovely day.